Hey, Stephen Yanni here for Astor Auctioneer's Great Texas Mopar Horde Sale Event. This is item number 241A, a 1964 Dodge 330 four-door sedan. Now up front we have to say fantastic. That grille is beautiful. The inner headlight rings are in fantastic shape. The outer rings, which are classically smashed and bashed, not too bad right here. The other one is even nicer. Front bumper is looking fantastic, very nice. The hood is really nice, and again, being a 330, there's no chrome trim here. This is the basic piece. Factory stamping, no embellishments. That's good. Less is more when it comes to these early Dodge B-bodies. Okay, under the hood, there we go. Okay, this is the remains of the original 318 Poly V8, which would have had a two-barrel carburetor. No 383, unfortunately, but that's okay. Doesn't mean you couldn't put one in here. Manual steering in place. Manual drum brakes all the way around. The firewall is looking fantastic. Right along here, you ordinarily see all kinds of rust and bubbles and holes and junk, but this is a really sweet Texas car. Inner fenders are looking really good. There's no holes of any kind on either side. We go down the passenger side here, and the front fender on this one is looking really good. Let's see what we have here. Wow, rust-free, no dents, no Bondo, no plastic, well-preserved metal, beautiful. The fender lip is nice, very well defined, no rust. Down here is absolutely pristine. These front fenders are fantastic, no rust at all. Hole for the antenna, that's the only hole in this fender. Windshield is out, no biggie, you can get those. It is a four-door, so we look down low here and no rust at all. A little bit of bubbling looking there. The magnet is attracted fully, so another 5 years that will come through, but otherwise very solid. Inside, take a peek, we see the original rubber floor mat. Yup, that's what you got in a 330, not carpeting. The dashboard shows the 3-speed manual on the column. Yes, this is a 3-speed stick. Factory AM radio still in place. The glove compartment says Dodge 330. Indeed, that is the series number. There's a 330, the 440, the Polara, the Polara 500, and this is the bottom level car, which is a good thing because less is more when it comes to these super stock era Dodges. Now this is a four-door sedan, same basic roof line as a two-door sedan. The rear door on this one is also in fantastic shape, no rust. The magnet sticks everywhere. That is wonderful. And something that people will do, because two-door 64 Dodge Posts are so hard to find, they'll actually take a four-door and turn it into a two-door. It's something that's done. This would be a great candidate for that. And the guys who do that, you know what I'm talking about. Down low here, this quarter panel is pristine. It goes all the way under. I don't feel any rust at all. And this magnet is sticking. This ordinarily would be full of plastic or holes. This one is wonderful. Very, very, very rust-free. Deck lid is looking fantastic, and again, as a 330, it does not have the chrome strips here, so in other words, nothing to fill in if you're building a 330 Race Hemi or Max Wedge clone from this car or its parts. The rear panel is beautiful. Has a California license plate. October of '95 apparently is the last time this was registered. Oceanside, California is the shout out on the license plate frame. Coming down this side, the rear quarter panel here, equally beautiful. No rust, no Bondo. The magnet sticks everywhere. Now, there's a little discoloration here, and yes, in 5 years, that will be a hole. But right now, it's just a small amount of surface corrosion coming from the back side. But again, ordinarily, these things are gone. They're rotten, they're crusty. Not here. The wheel lip is beautiful, and this is the correct original 1964 final year two-piece axle with a nut and the cotter pin. That would go away for 65, but it speaks to this car's originality. Again, the B-pillar is really, really nice. The back door is fantastic, no rust. The bottom of the rocker also very much rust-free. The magnet sticks everywhere. No issues with rust on this one. That's great. Let's look inside. And yeah, okay, it's sun-tanned on top of the dash. You know, you would be too if you lived out in the Texas sun year after year. But this device right here is pretty cool. This is the block-off plate for cars that were not built with push buttons. It goes right there. It's nice to see it here. And again, this is a 3-speed manual transmission with the clutch pedals and manual steering. A very austere package. Again, here's the factory rubber floor mat, and you paid extra for carpeting. So I love this. It's a very austere, low-line car. And let's get back to, finally, the driver's side front fender. Again, beautiful. Look at that. No rust at all. I mean, all the way down there. The paint's chalking, and I'm honored to wear this car's chalky paint on my hand, no problem. The wheel lip is fantastic. Down low here, no rust at all. And wow, item number 241A. I don't want to say part this car out, but this front clip is mint. If you're doing a 64 Dodge Race Hemi or Max Wedge steel nose conversion or copy, this front clip is something you need. Beyond that, a lot of folks are taking these 4-doors and turning them into 2-doors and cloning 2-door Hemi sedans, or beyond all that, just making it a nice, fun family cruiser. Either way, it's clean. You just don't find them like this anymore. Bid strong.